blackfilm.com. How are you, Tyler? How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so well. So excited to be talking with you today. Last we heard from Madea, Tyler Perry was trying to kill her off. I'm so glad that she won the battle and she's back. Thank you for that. And so what I want to know is, how did Madea find something else to say from your point of view, enough to warrant her coming out of retirement?
The thing that made me really want to do this is because the pandemic, the social unrest, civil unrest, politics, gerrymandering, voter suppression, just all of these things I was hearing about. I just thought I need to do something to make us laugh. And what do I have that can make us laugh really hard? And that's Madea. So the only reason she came out of retirement is so that people could laugh and really think about some of these things, because we're in a very dangerous place in the world where you can't say anything. And I don't know how you solve or fix problems if nobody can have an opinion.
Well said. And she did exactly that. I laughed, I cried, I felt things I needed to feel, I got advice I needed to hear. And so again, thank you for that. There was something slightly different about Medea's demeanor to me, specifically in the scenes with Mrs. Brown, played by Brandy Carroll. The synergy was incredible. How did your relationship as colleagues feed the relationship as co-stars?
We had never worked together. His career and mine were on the same path. He was just in Europe doing it. I was here around the same time. So when we finally got a chance to meet and talk, our birthdays are a couple of days apart. So we were shocked at how similar we are in what we do. And it was great to work with him. He's like Robin Williams. He's so quick. I was having trouble keeping up, but I loved every minute of it.
There were moments that I felt like Tyler Perry was genuinely laughing at Brandon's humor while maintaining Medea's character.
100%, many times.
Right, so that goes back to the synergy. So was a Madea and Mrs. Brown crossover a long-term goal, or was that something that happened within a short period of time?
Over 5 years ago, we talked about it. When I first saw his work, somebody introduced me to it. I thought, oh, wow, I got to find this guy. And we just started having a conversation, not about work, but just I was telling him how much I admired him. And when this moment came up, timing was right. He was available, I was available, and we just worked it out.
Lovely. And so part of Medea's charm is that she has never deviated from who and how she is. That's why we love her. Will there ever be a point in time where Madea is not turned up?
No, I think at that point it's time for her to go, man. She's probably dying then, but no, she's going to turn up and she's going to turn out every chance she gets. She's only going to be her.
I appreciate that, because I can see Madea in an alternate reality. Like, she loses her memory and then we get to see her in a whole different vibe. But that's just in my head.
We'll see. Well, I'm working on this thing with Showtime called Mabel, showing her in the 70s, and I want a real actress to play the role, and seeing her life and what it was like back then could be really interesting.
Because we did get a sort of a flashback.
Terrible one.
I love that. I love every minute.
With an iPhone.
Right, with the iPhone.
In 1955.
In 1955 with those talks. Right.
That's right.
And so there was a piece of advice that you gave Laura, who's played by Gabrielle Dennis, that just resonated and will stay in my spirit. Madea said to her, stop building walls, build fences so you can look over and see if that's who you want to see or not. What was it? How does that resonate with you?
Well, just it's so important. It's like a lot of times when you get hurt, you build walls, you want to keep everybody out. And it's a thing to protect you because you don't want that feeling of the pain and the hurt. But building fences is a little better because you can see if you want to let the person in, or you can talk to them through the fence until it's time to let them in. So all those wisdoms and moments that Medea's picked up over the years, that's my mother, my aunts, and the things that they said to my sisters and everybody. So I'm just tapping into them for sure.
So last question before I let you go. Are we going to see Madea taking a trip across the pond?
I don't know. Everybody's asking that. So we'll see how this one goes. And we'll see.
Because it was kind of alluded to that.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what that looks like. Thank you so much for your time and for talking with blackfilm.com. I'm a huge fan, and we are so happy that Madea is back.
Thank you. That's all we can. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Talk soon.
If you want more content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell on blackfilm.com's YouTube page.